to Forex New York Session live stream. Today is 30th of August and the day is Tuesday. So first of all, we will do our analysis and we will look to see if we can find some trade today. Alright, so in 8 minutes New York session is opening and in 28 minutes from now we will have Comet Comics open. So first of all, we will look at GBP/JPY. Yeah, just by looking at GBP/JPY, there is no information in weekly time frame, and if we look at daily time frame, the previous daily candle closed strong bullish, and I was anticipating for current daily candle to create a lower wick first and then continue pushing up. But on the same time, we are also approaching an important resistance zone at 162.800. So we will look to see in smaller time frame. If we look at 4-hour time frame, we can see that we are respecting this resistance formation at 162.600, and we also have an important support zone at 161.300. If we look at 1-hour time frame, we are creating these zones. All right. So in London session, I was anticipating once this hourly candle has closed like this, I was anticipating that next hourly candle will do a big fill of around 10 pips, and if the volume is with us, we can even continue pushing till 162.500 area. Above that, there was a resistance. We respected that area and we reversed from that area. So now we have support zone at 162 area. We have broken below that support. So if we do a retracement till 162 area, I will probably short GBP/JPY till 161.600 area. So GBP/JPY is pretty simple. And if we look at gold, in gold, once previous 4-hour candle closed like a wick rejection, I was anticipating that next 4-hour candle will do a wick fill. That wick fill is essentially completed. So now we need to wait in gold for price action to develop, and yeah, there will be lot of waiting involved in gold today, and we may not be able to get some good execution because there is a news in around 2 hours from now. Although it is a low volatile and low impact news, but still market uh, market will wait for that news, in my opinion. The reason being, if I look at 1-hour time frame, we have two ranging 1-hour candles. So in my opinion, we will have some sort of move at that news, and we will look to see if we can find some good execution in here. However, at this area, the buys are very risky. The reason being, even if we execute buys in here, if we go back to M30 time frame, we have 20 pips of range, and again we have like 25 pips of range, and above that we have again 28 pips of range. So buys are a little bit risky, but and for sells we need to break below this low, and candle is closing in around 4 minutes. Once we break below these lows, sells will also be risky because of little range, but we will execute on sells, and On the other hand, if volume appears, we can sense there is volume in market, then maybe we can execute buys around 1730 area, but for that we need to wait. And if we look at GBP in GBP it is only like 17 pips of range, so I will wait. Maybe later on we can get some good execution, and in gold we will just wait. Hello bro, how are you? Today the price action is not developed yet. I can only see that price action for sell was developed and it has already played out. And in my opinion, execution today will be difficult. The reason being price action has already played out. So we need to wait for price action to develop. Like yesterday we executed this buy trade. The price action at that time was developed and we executed a trade and made profits. But today it seems like we are waiting for news, which is around 2 hours from now. We have lot of consolidation. This is H1 time frame and this is like 60 pips of range. We are consolidating in this range from previous 10 hours, and the New York session is about to open in 2 minutes, which usually bring volume. So maybe we will break outside of this zone, this area in New York session, but we need to wait for that. We will look to see how current hourly candle will close. Now at this point there are two scenarios. I will discuss both of those scenarios. So the scenario number one, for sells, I am more prone to sells in gold, is that these hourly candles have closed bearish, and this hourly candle closed with a rejection but closed back inside the range, and next three hourly candles failed to break above the highs. So I am basically more prone to sells, but the sells will be little bit risky. The reason being we are dropping in first 3 minutes. So also there is a support at this area, so we need to wait a little bit more, I will say. And for buyers we need to break above the resistance at 1735 above these H1 candle wicks. Then that will be our buy trade. First TP will be around 25 pips, and if the volume is with us we can continue pushing till 1740 area. So we are looking to see if we will create some support again at 1730 area, or we will break through this area. So 1730 is an important area, and we know that in 16 minutes Comet Comex candle will open. So we are waiting, just waiting, nothing in here. This is no trade range, 40 pips, no trade range. Sells below 1730 and buys above 1735. So this is what I am looking for. I am looking to see if we will break through 1730 area for sells, and for buys I am looking if we can break above 1735. There will be lot of waiting involved today in gold, but we will wait. Not a big deal.